Hello everyone and welcome to Cinderful Gaming. In today's video we are going to be taking a look at getting started with Warhammer Age of Sigmar Warcry using one of the many different Spearhead box sets. Normally these box sets would be sold as a great way to start an army for Warhammer Age of Sigmar, but they can also double up as a great way to build a fun Warcry warband list with loads of different options within the box sets. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the Flesh Eater Court Spearhead box set and see how all the miniatures inside the box set can be used to build a Warcry force, their stats, and what they do in game. We'll also finish off the video with a little sample army list to hopefully inspire you in building your own force of them as well. What's really cool about this particular Spearhead box set, unlike some of the others that do contain models that can't be used, every model inside this particular box set can be used in games of Warhammer Age of Sigmar Warcry. Today's video is sponsored by Gap Games, a fantastic miniature wargaming store in Queensland, Australia. They stock a wide variety of miniature wargames from all things Games Workshop to some of my personal favourites, Conquest of the Last Argument of Kings, and all things Modifius wargames as well. Use our affiliate code in the link below to help support both this fantastic store and the channel as well. The first unit inside the box we can use is the Abhorrent Archregent. This is a leader unit that also has the Berserker rune mark as well. Solid high damage output with 4 attacks at strength 4, doing 3 damage base or 5 with a critical hit. The Berserker rune mark on this model will allow them to use the Decree of Chivalry ability for a quad with an extra added range as well, thanks to the Berserker rune mark. Now, we then also have a Varghulf Courtier, a massive fighter with a whopping 35 wounds, 4 strength 5 attacks with a damage of 3, and critical damage of 5. This makes them pretty darn solid in close combat. The fighter also has the leader rune mark, but also has the terrifying rune mark as well, which allows it to use the noble winged beast double to not count vertical distance when moving. After this, we have our first unit, the Crypt Guard. These models can be built in 2 different weapon options, either with their Curse Blades with a 1-inch reach and 3 attacks at strength 3, doing 2 damage, or 3 on a crit. Or for an extra 5 points you can gain an extra inch of range and have Cursed Halberds. The set allows you to build a Crypt Captain with Evil weapon option as well, and this fighter would gain the Leader rune mark. These fighters have a minion rune mark as well, meaning they can potentially fight one after the other for a double, but also the Bulwark rune mark to defend nearby heroes with the Royal Bodyguard double ability. Lastly, we have a set of 3 Morbeg Knights, fast-moving flying cavalry that have 20 wounds and decent combat damage with their 3 strength 4 attacks doing 3 damage or 5 on critical hits. The models also have the Mount rune mark, so they can use the Predator's Pounce triple, which allows them to make a free disengage then a free move. And you can also build up one model in the unit to be a Champion of Morbeg, a leader rune marked option with an extra attack, 5 extra runes on what a regular Morbeg Knight has. So for our list for the Flesh Eater Courts, we need someone to lead the force, and this is going to be the Abhorrent Archregent, perfect to fill such a role. Now, with such an expensive hero like the Abhorrent Archregent, we've also wanted to include the Varghulf Courtier, who is expensive as well, but this means we're just going to have the 2 leaders in our force. Joining them, though, we are going to have some other models, and we're going to have a single one of our Morbeg Knights, giving us 3 big heavy hitters in the force, and then 3 Crypt Guard with Cursed Halberds. If you've got the points spare for Cursed Halberds, I'd almost always take them over the Cursed Blades. Now, if we're splitting our force up into different battle groups, I'd do a disposition something like this. I'd have with Battle Group 1 taking one of our characters, the Abhorrent Archregent, and then combining a Crypt Guard with Cursed Halberd. Battle Group 2, I would have my 2 Crypt Guard with Cursed Halberds. These 2 here would be trying to link up with the other Crypt Guard and perform some extra defense for our Abhorrent Archregent. And then Battle Group 3 would be our 2 fast-moving pieces, Varghulf Courtier and the Morbeg Knight.